how to summarize hard skills when you have a long job history and a diverse background. Again, so Mashid, I hope I'm saying that right. This is a wonderful question. I get this all the time for people that have been working for 10, 20, 30 years. It's on you to decide what you want to market about yourself. This is what it goes right back to the beginning of this conversation. So for you, I would say go take the Career Decoder and which 3 came up, because the Career Decoder asks you what you prefer. Do you prefer to do this or do you prefer to do that? Do you prefer to do this or do you prefer to do that? Through your answers, we see what your preferred personas are. So now, Mashid, you have to say, okay, yeah, that's the kind of work I want to do. I don't want to do everything. I want to do those 3 things. Now you're going to choose the skill sets that map to those 3 personas, and that becomes your brand. Because yes, you can do a lot of different things. You've had a long work history, but you cannot market all that. It's too confusing. It's too all over the board. And candidly, folks, I'm just going to let you in on a little secret here. Every year that you work, you climb in what's called the wisdom tax. So when you've been out working 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, there's a wisdom tax. And what that simply means is that everyone assumes that because you've worked that long, you are learning more and more of what you don't want and more of what you do. So the expectation that you would know your brand, your specialty, and how you want to apply it to work gets even greater the older you get. And this is where I see so many people in their 40s and 50s and 60s falling off the bell curve right now. And by the way, huge session tomorrow. I believe it's tomorrow. Team, is it tomorrow? Age discrimination? Yeah, I think it's tomorrow. Live stream tomorrow. I'm going to be talking about this. Because one of the biggest problems people have right now with age discrimination is that they are paying the wisdom tax and they don't have a strong brand. They don't know how to dial their brand in. So many people I know in their 40s and beyond that are struggling to get work are running around trying to act like a Jack and Jill of all trades, and it's working against them. You have got to be dialed in. You are expected, you are seen as more evolved in your career, and therefore the expectation is that you have learned enough to know what you do and don't want and how to present that. Whereas somebody just coming out of school and a lot younger doesn't know that stuff yet, less pressure is put on them. But every year that passes that you work, folks, the expectation that you are better and better at branding yourself is there. And this is why so many people are struggling to find work right now.